everybody! Welcome back to Fat Boys RC. How's it going out there in the real world? I'm here in my little fantasy world, living in my office. Today we got offerings from GT Power, who are a big name in charging and accessory market. Right, I've had a look at a couple of their other chargers. Great little chargers. The standard SD4 was good. The little 610, brilliant. You know, it's a one channel 100-watt charger. This is a bit more of a big boy. Now, this has become my charger that I use all the time. It's a good charger. It's got a hell of a lot of functionality on it, and I'm really impressed with it. Okay, you could turn off now if you want to, because yes, it's great. So that's what you need to know. But if you want to know a little bit more, stay tuned. We'll talk about it now. Right, so straight away, we've got it claims to be a 400-watt charger. It's 400-watt DC. So if you have an external input, on the back, there's another connector there, but an external input. So you can put in an external power source, car battery, of course, a generator, something like that. Use it out in the field. 400-watt channel, very fast charger. When it's connected to the AC mains, it's 200 watts, and that's 100 watts per channel. This has 2 channels. It's clever because it does prioritizing on the batteries as well. So if you've got one battery charging in there at 200 watts, then you plug another one in and start charging that, where it will drop down to 100 watts per channel. It will prioritize the first battery. So it'll carry on charging, and then it will switch over and carry on charging for power like that way, which is a nice little setting, to be quite honest with you. So then, obviously, there's a few more things this thing can do. It's got dual charging and discharging. So you can be charging on one channel and discharging on another channel. So you haven't got to wait and swap around and all that kind of stuff. You can charge with one, discharge with the other. If you've got nickel metal hydride batteries going through there, you might want to cycle those batteries. I do a bit of mini racing, and we cycle those batteries to get a more consistent voltage out of them. And this can do that as well. Okay, it's also got a battery repair mode for the LiPo battery. So if you're getting a little bit of inconsistency on that, run it through that. If it's not a physical fault with the cells, it will actually do that. And obviously, it can tell you all the information you need to know about the cells of your battery. This has got a nice little feature. If you look on the box there, FB Dis. Now what this is, you can actually attach, say you've got a 3S battery sitting there doing nothing, you've fully charged it, you don't want to lose that power, and you've got a 2S you want to use. Plug the 3S into the external source, use the FB Dis, and discharge that power from that battery into the 2S battery. And they say that 95% of the power will charge across to the 2S battery. That's a good little feature in itself, isn't it? You got the built-in tyre warmer. Now, I haven't used this. I haven't got a tyre warmer, but, you know, I'm not that in-depth with my racing, but I do fancy doing it, getting hold of some cups, plugging it in, seeing what it does. Because you've got the little connector down here. You plug your cups into that, you set your temperature for your tyre warmer, and that will warm the wheels of your RC car. So if you're a serious racer out there and you want to warm your tyres, don't worry about a separate tyre warmer. Use this. Also with that connector, you can plug in and test your servo. So this has got an inbuilt servo tester. So you don't need to get a servo tester either, because this charger's already got one. Does that sound good to you? But on top of that, this has got a special secret. It's not a secret, it's on the box. It's got Bluetooth capability. You can download the app from Play Store or Apple Store. And then, right, so you've got the X2 Pro app that you can log into. You can then control your charger via this. Okay, so we charge a battery with this and see what it does. Right, I've zoomed you in a little bit now. So what are we going to do? We are going to charge a battery using the app. Straight away, we go into the X2 Pro app. Whenever that notification is a bit, And on here, we've got the X2 Pro app, which we downloaded straight from the Play Store. Obviously, you can get it from Apple Play as well. Right, what we're going to need to do is connect a battery to the charger. So we'll go with channel 1, plug in the power cable, plug in the balance lead. So the balance lead is the safest way to charge a LiFo battery, as it gives you the readings as it's doing the battery charge. Right, so we plugged in the battery into the power and we plugged in the balance lead. Now we could do this on here. We could just go up to the controller. We could say channel A, battery mode is lithium, press the start button, select a balance charge. You've got balance, you've got discharge, you've got charge, you've got FB disk, which is the one for transferring the power. You've got storage charge, and repair, which is the repair function for the battery I mentioned earlier. Back to balance charge. You would then go start and you would select your ampage. You tell it it's a 2S and you go, then it would say connection error. Now that is a good thing, actually. It's actually telling us I've got the balance lead plugged in wrong. If we press stop, so we've got our battery all plugged in correctly, and we press start, we select and it says confirm. Now the balance lead's in there properly. It will actually give you a display, tell you it's a 2S, tell you what amp it's charging, telling you what voltage is in the battery already, and all that. Okay, that's your standard way of charging. Obviously, what we're going to do, we're going to go onto our app, right? So we're going to say on our app, if you can see this, we want channel 1. We want it to be a LiPo. We've got a choice of all different batteries. We want it to be a 2S. We can go all the way up to 6S on that one. And we want a balance charge. So we go next. It will say to us, what is your ampage? Now, this is a 6,200 milliamp hour battery, so we need to do this at 6.2 amps. Okay, so scroll that up to 6.2 amps. Press start. Right, it will now come up with a screen on here that says, this is your selection. Press OK. It'll connect to the battery charger. I don't know if you can see the display changing there, but the battery is now charging. Now on the screen of this one, it will tell you, once it starts reading it, battery levels and things like that. This is telling us that each cell in the battery is at 4.09. Its current is 5.3 amps going in there at the moment. Voltage is 8.2. Cycle count 0. Right, and it's now telling me that battery is pretty much fully charged. You see, it's now reading it. It's saying it's 100% charged, which is true, actually, because the battery was pretty much only used for 5 minutes. So that is now telling me, no, that's what's happening. So of course, we've got that battery charging. So I'm thinking, oh, I need a battery for my Minzy. So I get my mini battery. Now, my mini runs on 4.8 volt nickel metal hydride batteries. So I plug my nickel metal hydride battery into channel 2. Okay. So I go, okay, onto my app, and I say, I want nickel metal hydride. 4-cell. Charge. Next. Ampage. 5. This is a 5,000 milliamp hour battery. Start. So that says what I've selected. So we've got a 4-cell nickel metal hydride battery. That's telling me that battery is 82% charged already, and that's reading again. You may have heard the tones just a second ago. Well, you will have heard the tones just a second ago. Tones a second ago were telling us that the LiPo battery is now ready. So if I go back to channel 1, I can say stop. Stop the charge on channel 1. That has now stopped the LiPo charge on channel 1. And my battery is ready to use. Unplug my battery. Battery done. Please remember, if you're charging LiPo batteries, they should actually use a LiPo bag or a lipo safe. Okay, so what did you think? I mean, that's a basic usage of the battery charger. I've been using this battery charger now for about a month, and it's great. I've really found it quite. I've really found it quite a useful charger. You take it with me down to the track and use it down there, and it hasn't let me down as of yet. I do love the mobile charging side of it. I think that's great. Um, anyway, what do you think? I think you should go and buy one. Now, the thing that may surprise you, in the UK, these are £125, which represents very good value in the world of battery chargers. There are quite a lot of battery chargers out there at that price range, but aren't quite as powerful, that haven't got as many features. So I can strongly recommend the GT Power X2 Pro, and it is, as I say, the battery charger of my choice at the moment. So anyway, thanks for watching this video. I hope it's been informative for you. If you've got questions to ask me about the charger, please do. I do like hearing from people. Other than that, like and subscribe and watch out for more content from me, Fat Boy at Fat Boys RC. Thanks again. See you later. Bye.